Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Today's daily dose of TR with TW is from the TBS Westminster Reference Bible. I'm going to be reading Proverbs 1. If you want to pause to use the references at the side or to read the chapter summary, I encourage you to do so. Just want to tell you something real quick. Just a little bit about myself, honestly. I used to have a speech impediment and a hard time reading. Wasn't able to really read books until the 6th grade. I had to have a coach to help me. I just was never really taught to read. I know that's sad, but it's true. I could read basic stuff, but if it was coming to the words especially words that don't sound the way they would be written, because I was always taught to, even in speech class, to sound out the word. One case in point will be verse 4, subtlety. I'm saying it now, but it took me probably 10 times of looking it up, and then I'd forget automatically because I'd try to sound out the word instead of just say subtlety. So a lot go in these videos. A lot of times I have to do research. I've read the KJV for many years, and there's still words I mispronounce due to my past of struggling with reading, but I still love to read. I read nonstop. For the most part, I'm very good at pronunciation, but there are words in the KJV that aren't in like the NKJV. The NKJV uses the word, what do they use? Prudence, I think, or prudently or something like that. But this uses subtlety. So bear with me as I read, and I apologize ahead of time if there is any words I mispronounce when I read to you guys. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, Come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance, we shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. I was trying to cut some words off there. Thank you for reading along. I love you guys, and God bless.